Brian Jones with B3 Archery. Today we're talking to you about an all-new product for 2021. It's the Rize 3D. Man, I'm excited about this sight. It's packed full of some really cool features. First feature we'll talk about is the patent pending slots that we have built into the bar and built into the scope aperture. Why do you have that there? It allows you to maximize your vertical travel. So on the Rize sight, what you're trying to do is you're wanting to get as much vertical travel without running out of your ability to move the sight any further. So if you'll use this bow mount location and keep the white color sticking out the top of the sight body, that's going to maximize the distance so you can move that sight down. So when you mount this sight to your bow riser, try to use that to get your 20 set fairly close as a macro adjustment, then lock it down. Let's say you can't get it enough right there. You also have a location inside the scope housing where it's slotted that allows you to move that scope up and down. Use those two macro patent pending locations to get the maximum amount of vertical travel that you need on the Rize 3D. The windage, very simple to B3 and all of our exact sights on our micro adjust windage. You simply loosen the lock knob, dial it out. It's laser marked for indication for in and out, left and right, so really simple. 1/1000ths on that micro adjustment on your windage for left and right adjustment. If you want to make this wheel a little bit snugger, so you take out any of the gear lash, there's a setting for that. Screw located right here under the windage tube. If you'll snug that down, it'll take out any lash, so as soon as you start clicking that sight, it's going to start moving. Less than 1/1000ths on your micro windage, the finest on the market. Toolless, no wrenches needed. Some other features here, let's talk about that. On your elevation, there's a lock knob on the inside of the body. You would loosen that, and that allow you to move the sight up and down. It's a really subtle, fine click that you feel. It's more of a feel. You can actually hear it, but it's very, very soft. So that's on your ability to micro adjust that sight in a 3D setting for your vertical adjustment. As well as it allows you to remove the entire aperture from the sight. So if I want to take this off, I'm traveling, what I would do is I would dial it down or up, whichever you prefer. Just go kind of slow when you get to the bottom of the wheel, and then you would pull it right off the sight. So now you can travel with this thing separated. Simply to replace it, you would go back to your home position. Let's say you want to put it at, say, 20 to 50, wherever your setting is. It's going to go right back because your indicator is going to be right here. It allows you to go right back, and you'll be right back sighted in. Great for traveling. Allows you to protect your scope. The Rize 3D comes with the scope already pre-installed. The lens is not. The lens would be separate, but this sight comes with everything that you see that I'm holding. The Rize 3D comes with the scope. You'd order it with whatever fiber optic color you choose. Pin size standard is 19. If you want to go with something else, that's available as well. Rize 3D comes with the scope, not the lens. All your vertical travel, micro windage adjustments, all very simple to use. It'll come in a travel case. One of the other features that we want to talk about is the crank. The crank is really cool. So when you go to move this sight up and down, we actually wanted something that would be very simple. So it's very simple, very easy to move up and down, quick. If you want to index that to a different position, let's say you're at 20 and you wanted this to be standing vertically, there's screws that allow you to move that. Or you could simply run it out the bottom of the body, re-index this, run it back up. That way you can get the position you prefer. Really simple sight. You can actually mount this bow solid to the back two holes, so you have the vertical slot here on your bow mount. All that's personal preference. Last thing you'll need to know, like all the exact sights, all the indexes for leveling your sight are built into the sight. Scope level right there, 2 screws. Move the scope bar, or the sight body, 2 screws here, allows you to level the body to the bowstring. 3rd axis, 2 screws here, loosen that. Set screw there, allows you to 3rd axis adjustment there. And all of our scopes have a built-in sight level cradle. You can do 3rd axis adjustment there. 2 places for that. Check it out. Rize 3D, all new for 2021. I'll guarantee it's the best sight you put your hands on.